Yo, 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 it's your boy Matrix back with another crazy episode of customer service where the customer is not always right. And today, a special guest is myself. Okay, I told y'all, I have a small company, exclusive sports. We sell sports gear, and I mainly sell a lot of Eagles stuff. And if you in the sports, you know how Eagles fans get. Well, guess what? I have to deal with this every day, and it's Eagles season. So I'm gonna hit you up with these stories. Okay, y'all know the big thing. Look, Eagles won the Super Bowl. We destroyed the Chiefs. And I recently started getting in the Super Bowl rings. And when I tell you the fans is going crazy, I got people trying to pre-order with no money. Okay, I got people trying to get me to hold pre-orders with no money. Hey, don't forget my pre-order. I'm sorry. Let me look on the list. What's your name again? Yeah, you're not on the list. No, I told you I had one or two. I told you to hold them for me. Who the hold them for you? You better hold these nuts. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, I'm getting all types of stuff. Check it. I was down at the stadium and tailgating. Two of the guys. Shout out to was it Chris? Oh my God, I forgot the other guy's name. I'm drawing a blank. It'll come back to me. That's how tired that I am right now. But these guys are rolling around. They are showing everybody the rings. Everybody's going crazy about wanting another ring or wanting a ring. Period. And Drew, that's his name. My bad. And I got people walking up to me, making me all types of specials. And one dude was trying to sell me some rings. Like, yo, like, I got a hookup right now. I'll sell them to you, wholesale, like how many you want, whatever. He tells me this while people are walking up to me offering to buy. And I'm like, sorry, I'm sold out. So I'm like, so you telling me you have the Super Bowl rings, but you just let 10 sales walk by? Mind you, his friend is next to him like, no, the fuck you ain't. Shut up. Like, I'm just like, what is the point of this conversation? We both know you lying. Everybody know you lying. Even the people walking up is like, well, I'm trying to buy one. But he still just keep talking to me like these other people ain't sitting there with money in their hand. I had another guy. I've met the dude. I think it was my third time meeting him. He always is trying to make a bargain or a deal with no money. Hey, listen up. You remember Casino when they found out the cops had people reading their lips, so they was real close, had their hand over their. This short Italian guy got his, real close, like sideways, got his hand over, like the cops are really watching us. And he's like, yeah, if you're willing, do wholesale, I'm trying to get a lot of them, we can do. He always is trying to work a deal with me, always trying to cut a deal. Every time I see him, he never has any money, never pays me, just trying to like negotiate a price. But do you have any money? Every time. This is some of the stuff that I have to deal with. Another thing, I'm down at the tailgate, and I had some Eagles hats. I was only selling them for $8. $8. 8. This girl takes the hat out of my hand. Was like, oh, let me see this. You selling these? How much? $8. And put it on her head. Okay, well, that's purchased. That only $8? Yes. She looked me dead in the face and said, I give you 6. Fuck, I look like a crackhead. I gave a look so crazy that the guy would have just like, he said 8? Yeah, go ahead. I'll get one too. He just poured out his money he paid for it. She's like, oh, you gonna pay for it? Yeah. Because he knew I was looking at her like, really? Like, if someone tell you they selling something for 8, I said, miss, you can't find an Eagles hat nowhere in this stadium for $8. Other guy was like, yeah, true. Yeah, that's right. About half an hour later, another girl seen one boarded off me. And the guy walked up and said, did you just say $8? I said, yeah. I swear he had the same hat. The only difference is his hat looked like it was probably thicker. It was a trucker hat, but his looked like it was honestly like a better quality. But it was the same everything. He said, I just spent $30 for this. Yeah, mine says 8. He was like, look. Hey, listen, I aim to please. This is what I do, man. I'm always beat everybody's prices. That's why I stay in business. But back to the rings, the Super Bowl rings. Oh my God, man. Shout out to the Eagles fans that attacked me in the live casino parking lot. I double parked, and they bought all the last ones from me. But I got the fans hitting me up. They crazy. Hey man, did my ring come in yet? Like, I'm putting posts up about the orders. Hey, listen, y'all. This size came in. This size came in. This size has not came in. This size will be in at this hour. People are inboxing me. Hey, so I just saw the video where you said that this size came in, you sold out of this size, and this size won't be in for another week and a half. I seen that video. But let me ask you a question. The same ring that you said won't be in for a week and a half? Yeah. So when that ring gonna be in? What? What the fuck? I'm about to block your ass. You about to take this refund. Like that Super Bowl, they going crazy over Super Bowl rings. Okay, I got friends and associates that are at work showing theirs off. You know, shout out to Miss Simone. She knows who she is. She at work. She got one. A coworker of hers is running through the building, killing them. He got everybody. And there's people that's just giving her the money like, yo, let him know I need mine. And then there's some people that just feel like, you know who I am? Like, one person was like, I ain't giving you nothing. Tell him to come to me. Like he was John Gotti. I was like, cool. Okay, so tell him to stay right there and I'm on my way. She was like, really? I said, fuck no. Tell that if he not going to give you the change, like, I'm not driving there. I don't have time for this. When I come to pass your job, I'm dropping off 6, 7, paid orders. This dude ain't got no money? Or he ain't paying for nothing? Okay, cool. I mean, he don't have to pay for nothing right now, but I ain't dropping off nothing. I see what you see, brother. Deuces. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. Who you think you're talking to? Some of y'all, listen, man, pay up. I ain't got nothing but love for you. Got nothing but love for you, baby. Look, I'm trying to warn y'all, okay? Before I even do these stories, man, my Eagles fans, I love y'all, but they're crazy. Wow. When y'all hear the stories about Eagles fans, it is true, okay? I had an Eagles fan. I had one of our loyal customers fans. They placed the order, right? And they placed this order. They said, hey, I need this, but I need it by this date because, this event. I said, yeah, not gonna happen. I said, statistically speaking, I might can have this in, but that whole order ain't gonna be, most likely this is coming out. They said, okay, cool. You know what happened? The date came and they was like, hey, what's up, man? Remember I hit you up about that order and I told you I needed it for this date. And I'm like, you remember that, but you don't remember the part when I told you that you ain't gonna have it by then? Like, how do you remember? You remember, you remember the dessert, but not the meal. You remember you don't remember everything. This is the stuff that I'm talking about, man. Like I just had another young lady hit me up for something I don't even do. Hey, I need this, that, and that, and this because some other people need it. So I need you to do it for me. Get that. I'm like, I don't sell that or do that. Like I've never told you that I sell that. But why are you coming to me? I don't fix mufflers. That's not what I sell. I don't sell that. What are you talking about, miss? Like I have people telling me what I'm gonna do. Like, hey, I told you, what I'm doing. I think I told y'all before. I had some people that would just put in the order. I have people that go on my social media and see my payment, my forms of payment, and will just copy it and just send me money in the order. I've had people hit me up like, hey, I just sent my money. Like I said, I sell sports gear, but someone will go on the internet or see someone else with something and be like, oh, that's hot. And they will just send me money for it. And I'm like, what did you send me money for? Oh, me and my girlfriend, we going to the Eagles game when they play Denver and we want these dresses, these boots. I don't sell that. So you didn't have a conversation with me. You just saw some other girl with it on and another team with a Giants, I don't know, Eagles, Giants boots on or whatever other team or sport with something on. You thought it was cute. You wanted to outshine her. So you just sent me money and told me I'm going to do it. And I've had some women do that. I'm like, miss, I don't sell that. Yeah, but I want it. Like, this is stuff wives do, daughters do, girlfriends do, because your husband, your boyfriend, your father, he's going to go out his way and he's going to bend over to make sure you're good. As men, this is true. That's not what I am, ma'am. I don't sell that, ma'am. I don't do that. I don't make that. I don't sell that. That's not what I do. Yeah, but I want it. I just told you I don't make it. What are you talking about? Yeah, but I said I want it. You gonna do it for me? You know what? Let me get off. I'm about to curse you. Bye, bitch. Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I've had to do that before. You'd be surprised with some of the customers, what they want, what they will demand. If you follow me online, I'm straightforward. I come in, I always tell people the truth. Hey, I had an issue. I've had somebody just recently keep reaching out to me, and I'm like, hey, I come on social media and I give y'all updates. Hey, here's what's going on. I have this shipment coming in on this date. I have this. What I do is when I'm tracking my orders, until they get released in my state, especially my city, I don't speak on them. So people will literally inbox me, and I'm not talking about new customers. I'm talking about people that have been buying from me for months or years and go, hey, I know you don't give, ETAs, you don't like to give timelines and time frames of when the order is going to be here because you're not in control of it. I've had UPS and FedEx get delayed through weather, address messed up, stuff get lost. That happens. And people will say all that and still go, but do you know like around what day it's going to get here? And I'm like, did you hear what you just said? No. I just told you I don't know. Like, I've had people I go, hey, that shipment, something happened where that shipment got lost. The company is doing some research on it, and they say, hey, we apologize. They're going to ship me out a whole new shipment of jerseys. All right, cool. So what day to be here? How would I know that? How would I know that? How would I know? Help me out. How would I know? No. How would I know? I think I just had this happen to me. Again, this happens often where I'm talking about stuff that, I'm like, hey, someone will be like, hey, did you see this new colorway jersey? And I'm like, yeah, I saw that joint. I'm gonna post that because I'm taking pre-orders right now for this jersey or this hat or this whatever. But that jersey I just saw, I'm gonna post that this weekend and take pre-orders for that. Cool. You know what day it's gonna come in? What the fuck? Let me get this right. Today is Tuesday. I told you I'm gonna post that over the weekend. I might not even be alive. So I'm gonna post it in 4 or 5 days and take pre-orders for it. You want me to give you an exact date of when it's gonna be here? Get out of my inbox. Don't text me ever again. Stupid. Like, this is the weird stuff you go through. That's like the custom stories don't get better, y'all. They get crazy. Trust me, they get crazy. I think I've told y'all in 1 or 2 of these episodes, I've had some people tell me, listen, man, when I fly to Philly to see a game, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, let me get this right. You gave me $50 for a jersey, and because the jersey isn't here yet, you want to argue. I'll give you a refund. I don't care, but you want to argue. Trust and believe. Any man that wants to argue over $50 cannot afford to fly here and get into a fight. Because the flight, the tickets to the game, and this ass whooping will cost a lot more than the $50 for the. But you get people that will try you. I'm like, really? This is interesting. So you struggling for that $50. You struggling with that $50, but you're gonna spend $5, $6, $7 for round trip flights. Another probably $250, $300 for the game. All that. That's gonna be an expensive ass whooping that weekend. That's gonna be the worst Eagles game of your life. Trust me. But it happened, y'all. And I told y'all this is the podcast about. I have to share these stories with y'all. Y'all gonna go through this with me. Yes, y'all gonna go through this with me. It is what it is. Okay? I tell y'all, I'll be back next week, every Monday, with a new episode. Y'all gonna get, trust me, just hold for the rest of football season. Y'all getting all these stories, all the goodies, all of them. Okay? Every Monday, new episode drops. Check us out, man. Customer service. Don't forget to tip your waiter. Check, please.